So let's talk about water, because you guys are picky through the experience of all your growers and the best practices that you've developed. Let's just talk about water. Water's a big deal to us. Talk about the role of water in the harvesting, trimming process and why it's important.
Yeah, so if we're alluding to more the moisture content, right? So to backtrack, we do have machines that trim wet or trim dry, right? So this is a personal preference for the grower. We have the ability to service both ends of the market. So if we were going to look at trimming wet, it's pretty self-explanatory. You basically buck the plants, so destem the plants, and then you put it through our machine fresh. So on the opposite side, there is the process of trimming dry, which is now becoming bigger and bigger and in higher demand. It's arguably a better way to cure the flower and then have a better product at the end. And at that point, you want to trim at an optimal moisture content of 11%. We do recommend a range between 10 and 13. There is variable depending on the strain of the plant, but 11 is our optimal.
For the equipment to work at its optimal.
Yeah, and you know what? Also for actually the product itself. So we've designed a product, a trimmer, that caters to the optimal moisture content of shelf-ready cannabis.
Very cool.
And that's right in line with what the Canadian government's asking people to have as an optimal.
Yeah, I believe it's around 10 or 11%.
Yeah. So the cool thing is Boveda, the 58%, holds a moisture content in flower at right at about 11%. So it's dead on perfect. And I think that's why this works so well.
Yeah, you know what? There was nothing better than aligning ourselves with a partnership with Boveda. Because of not only the people, because that's the first and foremost. You guys are amazing, it's through thick and thin, from start to finish, every single person that we've met and aligned ourselves with. But also the fact that you guys have a product that can optimize the moisture content of your dried cannabis at the 11% mark, which is 58% humidity, like you said, Scott. And it's so complementary and it's so integral in having a good end product for the shelf.